The thing I like about automation is not that it makes teams faster. The thing I like is that it can make fewer people necessary in the room. LemonLime launched today on Product Hunt with a very direct pitch. It automates your existing workflows with a single prompt. That sounds broad, because it is. But the interesting part is not one more drag-and-drop automation builder. LemonLime says it connects to the tools you already use, studies your business, then creates specialized AI agents. These agents support the team. If you do not know where to start, it suggests automations you can implement. With one click. Through the introvert lens, that is a big deal, because automation usually begins with a social tax. Someone has to notice the broken process, explain it to operations, and translate it into requirements. Sit through the kickoff, review the flow, answer why edge cases exist, and keep nudging people. That is what happens when the workflow silently breaks. For a solo operator or quiet founder, that means the process stays manual, because describing the process is somehow more exhausting than doing it by hand. LemonLime's promise is that the system starts by watching the business shape. It doesn't ask you to become an automation architect. The Product Hunt page says it can self-create specialized AI agents. It surfaces suggested automations and helps teams implement them quickly. The categories are marketing automation, AI workflow automation, and no-code AI agent builder. That combination matters. It implies the product is not only moving data from A to B, it is trying to decide which little workers should exist around your existing stat. The workflow I would test is deliberately unglamorous. Pick one process that currently requires a person to remember, chase, copy, paste, or summarize. Lead follow-up after a demo or weekly customer insight summaries. Drafting campaign variants from notes or pulling performance numbers into a short update. Routing support themes to the product backlog. Give LemonLime the goal. Connect the tools and the desired human checkpoint. Then ask it to propose the first 3 automations instead of building your dream command center. That human checkpoint is important. Introverts do not need automation that creates more mess in public. We need automation that turns a live interruption into an approval moment. The best version is not, let AI run the company while everyone pretends nothing can go wrong. The best version is, the repetitive work happens quietly, and the human only sees the decision points. Approve this message, review this summary. Confirm this exception, pause this campaign. It turns a daily performance into a clean queue, quietly. I would score LemonLime high because it attacks 3 different barriers at once. First, it replaces small operational tasks. Second, it reduces dependence on an agency. Third, it removes the blank canvas problem of not knowing what to automate first. Suggested automations are underrated. Most people do not fail because they cannot click buttons. They fail because they cannot see the process from far enough away, while they are stuck inside it. Alignment brings clarity. There are caveats. Any tool that studies your business deserves a slow permissions review. Start with read-only access where possible. Use low-risk workflows first. Keep logs. Make sure there is a visible owner for every agent it creates. Also, suggested automations can become clutter if nobody prunes them. A quiet workflow should feel like fewer tabs, not a new control room you have to babysit. My verdict? Worth testing if your business runs on recurring tiny chores. Especially if those chores are ones that nobody has formally named. It is especially useful for founders, marketers, operators, and customer teams. People who already have the tools, but not the connective tissue. Skip it if your process is still changing every day. Or if your team will connect everything before deciding what good output looks like. Automation multiplies clarity. It does not create it from vibes. The bigger signal is that AI agents are moving from spectacular demos into boring business plumbing. That is good news for introverts. The real power is not a robot coworker with a cute name. It is a set of quiet background loops that make fewer follow-ups necessary. When the work remembers itself and suggests its own next step, and asks only for judgment, one calm person can run much more than they used to. Less ceremony, more signal. Very on brand. Wait for the next loop. Good luck with the launch!